Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Angry Hippie Lady, and we are back here on the RustBucket server. And today I tweeted out this tweet. Hopefully, future me remembers to take a screenshot and put it on the screen. Probably not. But hey, I can hope, right? But I tweeted out something about, have you ever felt cooped up and feel like you need to go out in the woods to feel free, or something to that extent? Um, and as of recording this, I haven't gotten any replies to it because I just tweeted it out like 3 or 4 minutes ago. And maybe in the future, like I'll tweet something out a couple days ahead of time, and then talk about y'all's responses during the video too. I don't know. I'm doing a little tiny format change. With this new whole, being personal stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't realize that these are like on the top of the block, so I got to be careful with torches and stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling today. I thought that I kind of lost that feeling. Ah, there's that block that I was looking for earlier. I've tried to record this episode a couple times. Yeah. But I thought that I had kind of lost that need to be out in the woods. And oh, we're lagging. Thank you, server. There. I thought that with all the YouTube videos that I watch of urban explorers, and there's this guy, Nomadic Fanatic, that I watch, The Proper People, This is Dan Bell, all those different people, I thought that I, had kind of curbed my need for adventure, and I haven't, which I'm actually happy about, for many reasons. I've always had this plan that I haven't really talked about. I think I've only mentioned to one person, that one person being Crimson Rose 77 on YouTube. He's super cool. He plays Minecraft and The Binding of Isaac, and I believe he has plans to play other games. He just hasn't gotten around to it. But you guys should go check him out. Yeah. So I mentioned it to him because he was talking about how he had a YouTube channel saved, not using it currently, but saved for when he started doing that kind of stuff. And so that's when I mentioned that I had this plan. It's a goal on Patreon, which I don't mention that I have one a whole lot because I don't know, it's just something that's there. I have it for the future. Basically, I just saved it. I made it because I wanted to one day, and I figured I'd use it eventually. Anyway, yeah, so I have that, and one of my goals is that I would go out and get a GoPro once we reach that monthly goal, and I would initially take you guys out to, like, there's a couple parks close to my house, relatively. One's only about 15 minutes out, and one's about 30 minutes out. And I would take you guys along the trails with me via GoPro. I would either, like, have a chest harness and strap it to my chest and be a weirdo, or I would have a selfie stick, which is also weird in nature. But anyway, either way, I'm going to be a weirdo, so might as well be able to pick what kind of weirdo I'm gonna be. Okay, those weren't. I thought maybe I was like, oh crap, I might be breaking just plain old these instead of smooth stone, because sometimes it's hard to tell. Um, but I would also, I wouldn't just do parks right around me. Originally, like, I would start off in my state, which is North Carolina. I would start off here, and then I would go to all these places that I've either been to or have always wanted to go to, take you guys with me, and then I would go out of my state and take you guys on those adventures too. Um, which I think would be super fun. I hope you guys would like that too. I don't know what this is for. Like, I just have this. This is just a place now. Um, great server lag. Just great. I don't know what's causing the lag either. Like, it comes and goes. I wonder if it's that stupid chicken farm at spawn. Probably is. I hate chickens. I hate chickens in this game. Well, no, I don't hate chickens in real life. They give amazing dinners. Um, some people are gonna hate me for that. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, you're not a vegetarian or whatever." No, I like chicken and bacon and beef and all that stuff. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Um, but I have uh, have planned to do that for a long time, and last night I had this dream that spurred on this conversation. I know last episode was a bit emotional and everything, and I said, I want to do episodes that are more open and stuff like that, where I talk about my life or what's going on at the moment, and this is, kind of the start to that. And 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's 4 across, so we'll go here. And last night I had this dream that just brought all this stuff back up that I'm not upset about either. Like, I'm super happy that this happened, because now I can start to talk about it a bit and start testing the waters with you guys and seeing what you guys think before I really get into it and find out that you guys hate the idea. Like, God, even on my redo of that, I still broke that that block. But yeah, I would go to some bigger places. Like, I definitely want to go to the Grand Canyon and stuff like that. But also, I just want to take you guys on camping trips and stuff like that. My main problem with that is that I don't have a camping buddy. And I don't know if you guys are also campers or lovers of nature. Were you guys taught to always go with someone? Maybe that's because I'm a girl. I don't know. But my mom always instilled that. She tried, at least. At a young age, I didn't really listen. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of listened a bit better. But my mom always tried to teach me to have a camping partner or something. Because it's not safe to go alone. And I tweeted last night that, when did it happen that I have become so cautious about it? It was something to that extent. It was like, since when am I so cautious about, oh, I could use my silk touch pick, about the woods? Like, I became more worried about who's out in the woods. Yeah, it was just a random thought of mine. And something that kind of led into this, I guess. It was last night that I tweeted it, and then I had that dream about the woods, and it was beautiful. It made me think of West Virginia. I had this amazing experience. I went on the ski trip, And you're gonna be like, oh, okay, ski trip. Love them. No, I didn't go skiing. I don't ski. I keep my feet on the ground. Uh, what is this room even for? I don't even know. Like, it's just here. It's like the rest of my house. It's just here. I wanted it and I made it and now it's here. I wanted to see all the pretty vistas. For real though. Like, this place is amazing. I need to build a barn. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know where to start. I haven't even finished the barn at spawn. Cozy had said he was gonna put a sombrero on it, so I stopped, and I just don't feel it anymore. um. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I had this amazing dream last night that reminded me of my trip to West Virginia. Basically, what happened is in West Virginia, went for the ski trip. I didn't ski. I was going simply to go, because I'd never been to West Virginia, and it was cold, and it wasn't cold enough here, in North Carolina, and so I went there. Had a ton of fun. Me and my mom went horse riding. I used to ride horses a whole lot, and I don't have the money to do it now. It's like $22 an hour. Well, it used to be $22 a half an hour, and it's probably like 30 or 40 now for half an hour. Um, and so I don't do it. um, but me and mom went horseback riding, and that was probably the one time that I spent time with her, which is probably really really bad. But I would wake up early and eat breakfast, and as soon as I finished breakfast, I would put my plate away and run outside. And I would stay outside until dinner time. Like I might come home for lunch. I might have come home for lunch like once or twice. Um, but for the most part, like I stayed away. Um, because I just enjoyed being out so much, and it it was beautiful. I taught myself how to track, which my dad tried to teach me at a younger age. When we had a bear in town, he taught me how to track the bear. Um, but I retaught myself because it had been a while, and just had so much fun. My mom was worried about me getting lost and stuff like this, and of course I wasn't worried at all. The only time I did get lost is when she actually sent someone with me who was a Boy Scout. She's like, well, if you get lost, at least you'll have a Boy Scout with you. And he got me lost, and I ended up getting to a point where I recognized where we were, because I got to know those woods so well. I could probably still walk those woods. It was truly an amazing experience. But I learned to track the deer, and I was around the deer so much that they actually let me walk among them, which, probably the biggest point of my whole life. I know I've gone off to college and all this stuff and gone to Canada to meet my boyfriend in person, but it's one of the bigger points of my life. It still it still makes me tear up just thinking about it. Just remembering how amazing it was to walk amongst these does and their fawns and the males and everything, bucks. I couldn't think of buck for some reason. But it was a beautiful experience, to be allowed to walk with them, And I would never try to get too close to the fawns. There were multiple. There were a lot of deer. It's something like 20 or 30. Probably closer to 20. But I would never get too close to the fawns just because, like, I relied a whole lot on my instincts during this whole time. And my instincts were like, don't do it. You'll probably get attacked. Um, uh, I mean, I didn't just get around deer. There were foxes, there were rabbits, there were all kinds of wildlife. And the one time that the Boy Scout was around, there was a bear that he wanted to track, which was stupid and got us lost. That dummy. I still talk to him. We're good friends. Um, but it was beautiful. You know, it was a winter wonderland. There were these huge snowflakes falling, and the snow was dry and fluffy and beautiful, and the trees were white, like the evergreen trees were white with snow, and the dead trees even were just this white color, the white bone color of a dead tree limb. It was beautiful. The whole experience, the cold, the the taste of the air. I know that's really strange, but the air was different. It tasted different than it does here. And it smells different. It smelled different. I'm not there right now. Um, it's probably the most alive I've ever felt. Um, Other than when I went to Canada. Um, it is just such a beautiful feeling to be out in nature. No pack, no tent, nothing but the clothes on your back, and to be allowed, not accepted, but allowed to walk with a herd of deer. The bucks, of course, are eyeing you, very apprehensive, but they still allow you to be there. Uh, it it's something that I'll never forget, and I will probably talk about a whole lot, and you guys will probably be so tired of it. Um, I'm sorry, but it was just such an amazing experience for me, and I want to take you guys on adventures like that. I want you guys to experience that with me. I want to go back to West Virginia. I want to go back to that area that I was in, and for another week, and relive that. Just be that alive again, and just go and experience that. Um, and hopefully one day I can. Because it was a beautiful, beautiful experience. Let's see, let's go this way. Hopefully there's horses over here. I'm going to get horses if you can't tell by the saddle. Yeah. That's my hope and dream. for later on in the channel. It would show up on this channel. I wouldn't have a separate channel unless you guys absolutely wanted there to be a separate channel. I don't know. It feels weird talking about having multiple channels when I have such a small channel as is. But I don't know. Maybe one day it would be smart to have a separate channel for it. I'll let you guys talk about that in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think about this. Like, let me know what you think about going on these nature walks and taking you guys to all these national parks and little local parks and stuff like that. Would you guys be interested in seeing that, going on those adventures with me, or would you rather me just do what I'm doing now and constantly do gaming, which I wouldn't mind, but I would really, really, really love to bring you guys with me on those nature walks and just allow you guys to experience that. I don't think there's any horses in between me and Spawn, actually. If I remember correctly, all the horses showed up after my place. So actually we're going to head back. But I should probably end this episode here. Yeah, I look forward to reading your comments, reading your ideas. It's definitely something way into the future. It's not something that I'm going to do right away. Like I said, it's a goal on Patreon. And it's fairly up there. Like, it's something that I never expect to reach, basically. I'm just gonna continue running the same path forever. Yep, forever. Never gonna make it back to my house. Yep, that pig is dead. That means that I'm about to be teleported backwards like a mile. Yep, there we go. Oh, and again. I hate this server. Okay. Oh, and it did it again. Really? Why? Why is this even happening right now? Yeah. I think I set that one as a $500 goal. 500 monthly or whatever. Just because, I would have to get the GoPro and everything that would have to go along with it to, make it look decent. And also, I'd have to be to the point where I can fix my car, which that's gonna be expensive because of transmission issues. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below about those ideas. I hope you guys like them. And I'm done with the server. I'm done. I'm not gonna run anymore on the server. I'm just done. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I'm Angry Hippie Lady, and I will see you in the next episode. Look forward to reading your comments on this one. Peace out.